Austal Philippines, the local branch of Australian shipbuilder Austal Limited, presented their Cape-class patrol vessels in ADIS 2024. Austal Philippines presented a version called the Cap-class PCG MRRV to meet the Philippine Coast Guard's requirement for multi-role response vessels, MRRV. It is 59.3 meters long, has a range of 2,700 nautical miles at 12 knots, and has an aluminium hull. Previously the PCG was all okay with having aluminium hulls which are lighter than steel ships, allowing for more fuel efficiency. But the recent events during confrontations with the China Coast Guard showed the need for steel-hulled ships for greater survivability and ease of repairing against intentional ramming from Chinese ships. But Austal specializes in aluminium-hulled ships, and it remains to be seen if they can build steel-hulled ships. Also, Austal Philippines appears to be the preferred shipbuilder for the 3 ships funded by the Senate-led VY former Senate Prey. MiGs Zubiri, as well as for any planned capacity building assistance from the Australian government. As our contributor Herbie pointed out, the Department of Transportation confirmed that there is a budget for 61-metre MRRVs worth potentially around PHP 2.5 billion, which could be the one Senator Zubiri assisted in funding last year. It is highly likely that the Cape class could be the one-eyed from Austal, since this is closer to the 61-metre requirement mentioned by the PCG, while Austal's other patrol vessel design is more than 80 megas long and expected to cost around PHP 5 billion each, Austal's previous OPV offer to the Philippine Navy. This is something that we will be following closely as this development becomes closer to reality.
Department of National Defense, DND, Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. said the modernization of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, must be sustained and must not be done piecemeal to impact the country's credible deterrence posture. Teodoro said he wants the weapons systems and platforms acquired in the ongoing AFP modernization program to be able to deal with all kinds of security threats. Ang kailangan ay ang modernisasyon ng hindi little by little, kailangan interoperable at kailangan ito ay magkakaroon ng diferensya sa ating a credible deterrent posture, hindi yung pakitang tao lamang kung hindi tunay na modernisasyon. What we need is modernization that is not piecemeal, it is also operable, and this will have a positive impact on our credible defense posture. We need real modernization and not just show off. He added on the sidelines of the inauguration of 2 Alvarez-class patrol ships on Monday. Department of Defense Secretary of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Gilberto Teodoro Jr. made an important announcement regarding the potential revision of the procurement law for the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Initiative. Speaking at an event at Cebu City, Teodoro highlighted the government's efforts to improve the country's self-defense capabilities. He emphasized the need to change policies regarding the purchase of military assets to be in line with the goal of increasing national defense. Various members of the DPR, both Senate and DPR, supported the proposed changes in official meetings in Cebu. Defense Minister Gibo Teodoro expressed his support for Cebu's participation. Shipyards and industries based on the AFP modernization project, he emphasized that the upcoming revisions to both the AFP modernization law and the government procurement law, these modifications are aims to strengthen the self-reliance defense posture of the SRDP program, facilitating local involvement in supplying weapons systems and materiel to the AFP, including ships for the Philippine Navy. It is important to note that Cebu-based shipbuilders who were initially slated to deliver locally designed offshore patrol vessels are facing challenges due to increased costs. The Defense Department may reconsider these options as the Philippine Navy's modernization efforts continue, according to Defense Minister Teodoro recently revealed that the former Hanan shipyard was being considered for the production of ships for the Philippine Navy. While the Navy had previously approached Australian shipbuilder AAL, the deal ultimately fell to Hyundai Heavy Industries due to inflation concerns, resulting in the creation of the HDP 2200 PV. With a focus on improving defense posture, the independence of negotiations with Austal can be reviewed to reach a more favorable agreement in the second phase of AFP modernization. The Philippine Navy aims to acquire submarines and ships to replace old World War II era vessels, plans include producing at least 6 steel offshore patrol vessels in the country through the Cebu Balamban shipyard. This development is in line with the Philippines' proud tradition of shipbuilding, such as the production of BRP Tag Banua and BFI's multi-purpose patrol MPV vessels, which generate jobs and improve the country's maritime security. This advancement not only defines the Navy's capabilities but also strengthens maritime security in a region that requires a strong Navy.